Hiya, I have another book unboxing to do. It's Illumicrate. I don't know if this is the monthly box because they've been really late for the last couple of months, or if it's something that I've ordered and forgotten about. So let's crack on and find out what this is. Normally they don't, if it's like the monthly ones, the non-monthly ones, I don't know if they actually come in Illumicrate branded stuff. Oh, I know what this is. This is not the monthly box. Okay, this is the Roots of Chaos set that I pre-ordered ages ago. Oh my god, I missed out on this the first time round, and they did a reprint and I managed to snag some, and I'm so happy because they're so pretty. Okay, we're gonna start with the Priory of the Orange Tree first, because that is the first one that was written, even though technically it's the sequel, because she did a prequel. I can't get it out. Oh, I'm so excited for this. Okay, this feels smaller than like the standard edition. Okay, so the front cover is pretty much the same as the original versions, but then we have this stunning, absolutely stunning sprayed edges. So it's just orange on the top and bottom, but that is the edge. And then the bit that I am most excited for was the undercover artwork, because the dragons are just stunning. I love dragons. I've got like a dragon framed up there that you can't really see, and then I've got another one somewhere else that you also can't see. Tilt it up. Let's try and tilt it up. There you go. I've got dragon stuff, and I have like a whole shelf of dragons. And then the back cover artwork, we've got the sword and the dragon tail, I think. Yeah, it's just such a lovely edition. I was so gutted that I missed out. And like, look at these, look at this artwork. It's just so pretty, just amazing. And then the back artwork's the same, which is kind of a shame, but these aren't signed because they're reprint versions. I missed out on the reprint on the original, which are signed. I don't remember this being in the original book though, like this page. See, we got the map there. Oh my god. Oh, I don't know if you, I didn't really like, look at the little shiny stars. That is so cute. Oh, I love it. I love it. Illumicrate have outdone themselves with these editions, I feel like. I've just gone to put it in the dust jacket. You guys know how I feel about ribbon bookmarks. Love it. Oh, amazing. Oh, I've just noticed like these bits are all shiny as well, like the flowers and stuff. Oh my god. This is going to be another one that I'm going to have to potentially like decide whether I want to keep the original covers or not. I could put them with the standard editions side by side, so we get the best of both worlds. So that is Priory. I love it. So pretty. I can't get the dust jacket back on because I am so cack-handed today. Okay, and now for A Day of Fallen Night. I have just recently read A Day of Fallen Night, like a couple of months ago when the standard edition came out. So I don't know if I would reread it again this soon, but oh my gosh, I love them. Look at the shinies, so pretty. Again, this is very, very similar to the standard editions. I would get them down for comparison, and if I was more prepared and realized what this box actually was, I would have definitely got them down before filming so I could show you the comparison of the original covers. But I might on my blog do like a comparison post just to talk about how pretty they are. And again, the sprayed edges are so pretty. We've just got blue and a ribbon bookmark. Yay. And then we have the dragon on this one with all of the pretty stars. And then the sprayed the side, and then the back of this one again with, oh, it's not got any like, oh, there's like a little bit of shiny at the top here because I am a magpie, and I love the shinies. And then we have got the end cover artwork, and I'm assuming it's going to be like the first one. The back's going to be the same. Yeah, so I'm not going to stretch that one open because that one's opening pretty well. So that is the end cover artwork. These are stunning. I was a little bit in two minds about cancelling them because I was like, oh, it's £85 or something like that. It was a lot of money originally. And I'm going on holiday at the start of next month. So I was like, oh, should I cancel them? And then I was like, actually, no, I've already paid for them. And I regretted missing out on the first lot because they sold out so quick. I made the right choice. I feel like getting them. I kind of wish there was a bit more customizations on the front because they do not look that much different. I think potentially the only difference is that like this bit is shiny. The dragons were shiny on the front cover, and I know that for a fact because when I was at Comic-Con, I picked the first one up because it was on a stall and I was like, oh, shiny dragon. Didn't read the blurb, just picked it up because I didn't learn my lesson with the last dragon book that I did that with. But luckily it wasn't the same, and it was an amazing book. So for those of you that have essentially lived under a rock and do not know who Samantha Shannon is, she is the author of these and The Bone Season. She's a very good writer. I actually read this first. This was my first Samantha Shannon book. And obviously these are beasts. Like, you can tell by the size of them. Like, I know I have tiny hands, but they're not that tiny. Like, you know, so I struggle to hold them in one hand. They're about 800 odd pages each, I think. Let's just check my facts. Yes, this one's 804 if you don't count the glossary, and I think this one is pretty similar, if not a little bit bigger. It's bigger, yep. This one is about 846. So they are big books. So for anyone that has not read these before, I will warn you, they are great books and I recommend them, but they are very slow starters. This one a little bit more so than Priory, but once they get going, they really get going. And I don't remember how long I read I read this in 2019 because I took it to Germany with me, and that's when I went. And I struggled to get into it at the start, but then I was hooked to this one. So I don't know how long that one took me. This one took me a week. So it took me about 2 days to really get into it. And then I probably read about that much of the story in the space of a day and a half. Or like a short day and a half because I'm really lazy and I don't actually get up until midday. But my point is, I got hooked. So they are really, really good stories. But if you struggle with slow starters, they are slow starters. I will warn you that now. So for those of you that have no idea what these books are, let's go into the blurb. A world divided, a queendom without an heir, an ancient enemy awakens. The house of Berethnet has ruled Innis for 1,000 years. Still unwed, Queen Sabran IX must conceive a daughter to protect her realm from destruction. But assassins are creeping closer to her door. Ede Durian is an outsider of court. Though she has risen to position of lady-in-waiting, she is loyal to a hidden society of mages. Ede keeps a watchful eye on Sabran, secretly protecting her with forbidden magic. Across the dark sea, Tana has trained to be a dragon rider since she was a child, but is forced to make a choice that could see her life unravel. Meanwhile, the divided East and West refuse to parley, and forces of chaos are rising from their sleep. God, I should that properly. So that is Priory. It is a really good book. The dragons are cool. There's like loads of assassination and murder attempts and just generally great stuff. This one is more focused on like the Eastern stuff. You definitely spend a lot more time with the Eastern characters than you do in this book. You spend quite a lot of time in Innis as well. And it's really nice. So this is technically the prequel. Priory come first. Fallen Knight come second. Fallen Knight prequel. It's up to you how you want to read it. I did this and then this because I did it in release order. I liked doing it in that order because it was really nice seeing how this ended leading into this. But for fallen knight. Tanuva Melim is a sister of the Priory. For 50 years she has trained to slay worms, but none have appeared since the Nameless One, and the younger generation is starting to question the Priory's purpose. In the north, the Queendom of Innis, Sabran the Ambitious has married the new king of Throth, narrowly saving both realms from ruin, and the daughter Glorian trails in their shadows, exactly where she wants to be. The dragons of the east have slept for centuries. Demai has spent her life in Sekine's mountain temple, trying to wake the gods. Somebody's just flown in my eye. From their long slumber. Now someone from her mother's past is coming to upend her fate. When the dread mount erupts, bringing with it an age of terror. Oh, an age of terror. Oh, my eye. An age of terror and violence. These women must find the strength to protect humankind from a devastating threat. Intricate and epic, A Day of Fallen Night sweeps readers back to the world of the Priory of the Orange Tree, showing us a course of events that shaped it for generations to come. So, that is these books. They are amazing. I recommend them. I don't know why I'm holding it like that. That's really awkward. I recommend them. They're so good. These editions are stunning. They are absolutely amazing. I think I will do a blog post just comparing the editions. I might reread this one as well because, like I said, I read it back in 2019 when it first came out. The editions are amazing. I can't believe I almost cancelled them like an idiot because I definitely would have regretted that. I love them to pieces. Let me know what you think. Have you read them? What did you think of them? Are you likely to pick them up? If you haven't, you should, because they are really good books. Yeah, so if you've liked this video, please consider liking and subscribing. And I will see you for the next unboxing. Bye!